Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. We're on chapter 333 today. Cool number. Um, I am I this last few chapters of this manga are kind of insane. If you think about just how out of nowhere this whole battle just in the span of 5 chapters, we've gone from Deku like getting cleaned just to meeting one of the most powerful characters in the entire show and Shigaraki duking out with her in the middle of the sky. Like it's crazy. I've gotten some flack from people saying like, "Oh, she didn't come out of nowhere. We saw her. We got alluded to international heroes like 30 chapters ago." Guys, she came out of nowhere. Okay, like sure we might have seen her silhouette along with the other heroes, and they alluded to them potentially coming in later. But this character of Star, we never saw coming. This quirk that she has, no one saw it coming. You know, like this is unprecedented for the series of My Hero Academia. In the span of 5 chapters, getting introduced to a character of this presence, a quirk of her magnitude. So when I say she came out of nowhere, that's what I mean. I don't mean that like we didn't know that foreign heroes were coming. I'm talking about the presence of Star. Anyway, um, so yeah, last we left off, crazy. Shigaraki reaches Star and he puts his hand on her, and then it like ends the chapter. Literally, that we've been speculating like, can she save herself with like New Order itself? Can she say like, oh, uh, one Shigaraki or my quirk can't get stolen? Can she say something like that, or could she be like, uh, I can't die? Like what limits does this quirk have? I think we're about to find out. Uh, and if the limits aren't that good, then she'll probably end up either dying or just getting her quirk stolen. I don't know. Literally, like we've been speculating. I'm on the fence on whether or not I think she'll die. I part of me thinks that she'll live. Part of me thinks that like I don't know. Let's just dive on in. I've talked on long enough. Chapter 333. We start off with Shigaraki. Um, the thing is, by the way, these are the unofficial translations. Want to emphasize that again. Wait a couple more days and you'll get the official ones. I always do myself. The thing is, I hated it. I'm assuming this is someone's narration in their head. The battle to the death continues, says the narrator. New Order and One for All were always working together. Oh, okay. So this is either Shigaraki or All for One thinking. The thing is, I hated it. How New Order and One for All were always working together. As we get the shot of this is okay. Wow, this is a cool shot. We get Deku and Star side by side, both holding a fist out, like, and holding the exact same pose too. They have their fist out, and then the other hand is like an underhand, like this. That's actually a really cool shot. Chapter 333, Ghost. Okay, what's gonna happen, Horikoshi? What are you gonna do here? I had my friends run wild overseas, destroying public order, to slow down international heroes from making their way to Japan. Oh wow, shit! He must be talking about like recent events. It was all to complete this body, steal One for All, and then take on New Order. That's the order he wanted to do it. I mean, I guess we knew that One for All was only the midway point. If One for All was the midway point, does that mean New Order was the end game goal? I don't know. I'm getting whatever. That's cool to think about though. One for All is the crystallization of power that reduce anything to nothingness. But that's a weird way to describe it. One for All is the crystallization of power. That much isn't weird, but that reduce anything to nothingness. If obtained, along with New Order, it would spell complete doom not only on Japan, but the entire world. As we get an elephant's foot about to step on a bunch of ants. That's a classic analogy, you know. Elephant foot, ants. Like, it's, you know. Oh shit, okay, now, okay. Oh shit, alright. But now we're cutting to Shigaraki with the hand on Star. So you, haphazardly going out of your way to land here, are who I despise most. Oh no. Alright. As this body is still incomplete, I had no choice but to take a gamble. Okay, so, alright. Then we get a shot of Shigaraki looking all crazy. I am afraid to look to see what happens next. Oh my god, okay. So Shigaraki, or All For One, didn't want to take on New Order right now. He wanted to do it later, when he had One For All. Interesting. I wonder if that's like just a sign of how much he respects the power of New Order. Oh my god, did he just take it? Okay, the next panel. But it seems that I've won this bet. Oh my god, did he just get it? Okay, so the next panel, he pulls his hand away from Star, and because we've never actually seen the quirk stealing process mid-battle ever before, really. But it looks like he just took her quirk. But it seems that I've won this bet, he shouts again. I, Kathleen Bate, will not decay. Wait, did she put an order on herself? Oh, okay. That's what we were all thinking, that she would put an order on herself before something could happen. Oh, shit. But if Shigaraki has the quirk, will this even matter? Okay. I, Kathleen Bate. Okay, so we know her name now. Kathleen Bate. I will not decay. And we can tell it's the stripe background, so we know it's her using that quirk. But her face has the All For One kind of like effects on it that we've seen over the series, the kind of like jagged lines. What's gonna happen here? She covered me. Thinks one of the pilots. You goddamn idiot, shouts the pilots. So this is as far as I go. I've reached the upper limits, she thinks to herself, of my physical enhancement. As she's falling backwards. I don't know if it worked. She doesn't look too well. Unless that's just her being in shock from the quirk being stolen. I stole it. It's true. You really are an idiot. Says Shigaraki or All For One. I'm gonna call him Shigaraki because I like calling him Shigaraki. I stole it. It's true. You really are an idiot. Oh my god. I can't even fathom how strong Shigaraki's gonna be with New Order. Oh my god. This is the route we're going. Holy shit. I'm decaying your body and absorbing your quirk at the same time, he thinks. Since New Order requires that you declare a rule before it activates, you can't prevent both at once. Wait, since New Order requires that you declare a rule before you activate it, you can't prevent both at once. And trying to protect your body, and in trying to protect your body, you've now suffered both. Interesting, okay. It starts from here, Yoichi. That day, when we both read that comic. Oh, okay, so this is All For One thinking, because we all know back in the day that him and his brother grew up reading comics. That day, we both read that comic. As we get an image of the weaker brother, Yoichi, reading Captain Hero, Volume 1. What a name, Captain Hero. It's like Superman. That's like essentially the same thing, right? It wasn't that I didn't know it continued. Someone thinks to themselves. New Order, says Shigaraki. What the fuck? This is crazy. I knew there was more, but I stopped reading. Oh shit, this is the brother thinking to himself. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, is it going to allude to something? Something's about to happen to Shigaraki, because if anyone remembers, the brother infamously said, the younger brother, the weak one, said that, hey, you stopped reading this comic. In the end, the heroes win. Is that what it's... Oh my god. Okay, wait. Alright, so Shigaraki, in the striped speech bubble says, the atmosphere shall... ... Whoa! And then we get a shot of Star looking all badass. She's like doing a pose and she's smiling. What the hell? What the hell is this? Oh, and then we get a shot of Shigaraki and like all for one kind of like morphing into each other. Like, oh, dude, that's. I wonder if this is indicative of who's in control because it looks like it's mainly all for one's body, and the top it's like half all for one and half Shigaraki. Very interesting. They're like pushing each other, like they're like, that's like really creepy, really creepy. Oh shit. Okay, so Shigaraki's body starts to like, oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell's going on? His body starts to like puff up and then starts blowing up from the inside. Oh my god, don't tell me. Don't tell me she put a different order. Because she could put two orders, right? If one order was her trying to protect her body, she. What's the second order she did? Dude. No effing way. No effing way. This is so cool. Wait. Tomura is breaking apart, the pilots say to each other. He's just like bursting from the body, like a little. What the hell? What is happening? My quirks, they're rupturing inside me. His quirks are blowing up and. Oh my, wait, hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone. Don't tell me. Star. The pilots say, yes, I knew the jet bombings wouldn't make it in time, so I set this up beforehand. As Star's, is she crumbling away? Yo, she's crumbling away. She's dying. She's new order. So we're about to learn. Okay, we're about to learn the order. She did put an order, a second one. The first one was her attempt to save her body, but clearly that didn't work. But one of them did, it looks like. What the hell did she do? New order will revolt against the other quirks. As we get the shot of... What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god, okay. Alright, so we're in what I looks like the Vestige world, and you have All For One / Shigaraki body getting tackled by this thing that looks like a Hulk version of Star. And she's just ripping at them, and you have a bunch of black silhouettes like trying to stop her. Oh my god. Okay, did she... Oh my god. Star is a fucking genius. She is a genius. I never even predicted that. Holy shit. My mind's actually blown right now. I never thought that she would be smart enough to do this. She essentially, I guess, like gave All For One a virus. Revolt against other quirks. And that's why Shigaraki's body's exploding. That his other quirks are rupturing inside of him. Is she actually like blowing them up? Wait, hold on. Let's just continue before I just nerd the fuck out. Okay. Sorry if I'm cussing, by the way. I'm actually blown away. I did not think New Order would be used in this way. Kathleen Bate. All For One says he does not look happy. Oh my god. Dude. I want this Hulk thing just to punch the fucking crap out of his face. I hate this guy so much. The worst case scenario. Okay. She's thinking to herself, the worst case scenario would be if my quirk were stolen and we were wiped out. Okay, so I'm glad she realizes like the foolhardiness of like rushing into this. This is so wonderful. Worst case scenario would be if my quirk were stolen and I were wiped out. I would have liked to defend my body as well, but that's just plus alpha then. What? I don't know if that's like a plus ultra joke. That like it's just under plus ultra. Like, okay. So, on the first frame that I read, it's her cape is disintegrating. On the second one, it's her. This chapter's titled Ghost. Is this implied to be her ghost, or is this just like the embodiment of her quirk? Is that why it looks like her? maybe they'll explain, but it's essentially like a rage looking version of Star. I don't know what vestige? Would you call it a vestige? Um, what is my life in exchange for stopping a worldwide threat? She thinks to herself. Oh my god. This is so fucking cool. I have grievances with like Star in the story that I'll talk about at the end, but this is so fucking brilliant and cool. I'm not even what is okay, so when she says what is my life in exchange for stopping a worldwide threat, as we get her just going to town and we get a shot of Shigaraki even looking like I don't know, he's not looking happy. Thanks for all you've done, my brothers, as she thinks to all the comrades, the pilots and stuff. Oh, we get a shot of all the pilots. That's kind of cool. I like how you get Akbar in the front, and then you just that's sick. I don't see any like other Star Wars really references, but that's cool. Star shouts one of the pilots. My quirks are rebelling against each other. It's like they're cannibalizing themselves. This isn't looking good. Dude, she's actually. Oh my! Okay. I feel like I should just read the rest before I like freak out more. Quirks are either taken or given, but never destroyed. I need to give this away. The pilots, I'll give it to them. Dude, he's straight up gonna give. He's effed. He's straight up gonna give New Order away just to survive? That's how bad this is effing him up? No way. Fire, shout all the pilots. Star is still fighting from him from within, says the pilots. And you just see the lasers just pelting on Shigaraki, and he does not look good. He's just roasting in this laser. It's working. He's gotten weaker. Sustained laser fire. And he's just roasting in this barrage of lasers. Don't let Star's sacrifice go to waste. Just getting pelted. And we're cutting back to the vestige world, and then you just see Star. I'm gonna call her Star. I don't know what you call this vestige, and just ripping away at she's either gripping and destroying quirks, or I don't know if she's like ripping away at All for One and taking quirks away. Like this is, this Horikoshi. What? Bravo! This is amazing. There's so many reasons why this is amazing. I'll dive into. Let's just like keep going. My reflect is breaking down. She destroyed his reflect. Okay, next we get whoa. Okay. So wow. All right. So you know how like All for One and Shigaraki are like morphed? She has one hand on All for One's arm and she's biting down on Shigaraki. Oh no, dude. Oh my god, my heart. Okay, as we cut to Star, who's half melted away already or faded away. Yo, dude, if she's dead, but like, holy shit, she went out a fucking champion. Holy crap. I did not. Okay. She's thinking about, she's thinking about All Might. Because you saved me, I was able to experience a wonderful dream. As we cut back to when All Might saved her, back if you watch the movie, it's that scene. And oh shit, he's actually like sitting down, like talking to her and stuff. That's so cool. Yo! Oh my god, my heart. That's so sad. That's so sad. Alright, hold up. I'm not crying, I'm just like on the verge of like tearing up. This is actually really sad. We get Star half melted away and she's doing a salute. Like she's smiling and half her face is like gone, the other half just this bright eye. That's so sad, man. As we get a shot of the pilot All Might. This is my way of paying you back, she thinks to herself. Crap! Move faster, damn it. Is he talking to the Nomu? Is that the Nomu? Looks like the Nomu, but I can't tell what the Nomu's doing. Is he getting blasted by the lasers too? Okay, and then we're cutting back to the Vestige world. This is a long chapter. This is a meaty chapter. Holy shit. All Might's ghost. All for one shouts. Her overflowing emotions pierce through evil. As we, and this is the last shot of just the lasers pelting the body. Oh my god. Okay. I All right. All right. I like I've said, I did not see Star using her quirk like this. I thought like most people she would either like it's hard because you don't we don't really know the limits of New Order. Like they've kind of alluded to it and they've shown some times where it didn't work or something, but it's hard to really predict like so when it comes to physical people, there are limitations in terms of like buffing yourself. But in terms of like they said this in the chapters past, there's no limit to like debuffing, essentially. Okay, I'm sorry, my mind is like everywhere right now. First of all, R.I.P. Star. You are a character that is undoubtedly really controversial. Over the last few weeks, I've seen people love this character. I've seen people hate this character. Um, I'm somewhere in between on the closer side to loving the character. And I guess I'll just say this now because she's apparently like dead. Um, I like Star. I like Star as a character. I love her quirk. It is so unique and so awesome with a great limitation, and it's just like, especially us being in the late game for MHA, really an interesting quirk. My only issue that's ever been with this is she was introduced, and when I say introduced, we actually us seeing her character. Chapter was it 327? So 5 chapters ago, I think was when we first see her standing on the jet. And you can disagree with me if you want, but her entering the story derailed what was going on. Um, and I don't mean that as a positive or a negative. I mean like we were getting Deku finally breaking out of this depression state. We finally cut back to the students and we were getting some All for One updates. And then all of a sudden, in the span of 5 chapters, you have the number one hero of a country with perhaps the greatest quirk we've seen in the series, like in terms of it rivaling One for All and All for One, duking it out with Shigaraki, who had been MIA forever. In the middle of the sky, he just appears, incomplete as he is, to fight her. And now, don't get me wrong, we have a great explanation as to why he had to appear, why she appeared, but there's no denying that the story really quickly went down a new path. Um, with that being said, I don't hate it. I am not like those people who are really complaining about Star versus Shigaraki. I actually, like I said, I'm leaning toward. I really am enjoying this. Um, that was my only ever issue was the fact it kind of came out of nowhere. And again, I keep saying that I don't want to make people mad, but she did. She came out of nowhere. Um, but she's well written, great design, great quirk, uh, and this chapter is incredible. This chapter kind of to me validated why she's in this. Because if you think about it, Shigaraki, especially if he got complete, if he got 100% complete, he would be basically unstoppable. Look how strong he was in the war when his body wasn't complete. Like he destroyed everyone. Like he was stronger than Deku. The only reason he had to escape is his body finally couldn't keep up the regeneration, right? Um and if you think about it, Shigaraki really did need I don't want to say a nerf, but he needed something going against him. And this is so effing brilliant. Like, yeah, she like kind of came in and died and lost. I'm sure she's getting a lot of shit from that from fans. Like, look how pointless her character was. She came in and died in 5 chapters and just like gave Shigaraki this quirk. This is so good. This is like the best outcome. I never saw this. I never saw this outcome coming. I infamously said like 2 or 3 chapters ago, back when I was a little more skeptical on these last few chapters, like, I don't see this ending any other way than either A, she wins and Shigaraki loses, and I'd feel really bad because Shigaraki at this point should be winning these battles. It'd be really pathetic if he lost. B, she loses and he gets the quirk and he just gets this crazy power up that he didn't need. He was already super powerful. Um and that would just like be like, oh, what the F thing, that she comes in and tries to fight him and then just gives him this power. That did not happen. But here we have this option C that maybe some of you guys saw coming. I didn't see this shit coming. How, knowing that like she might lose, she willingly tried this anyway because she knew that she could do this. Where even if it cost her life, she could help reduce the power of a world threat, right? And this is all to honor All Might, which is really sweet. Because he granted her this like life, like to save people that he did, and that's actually really sweet. And she essentially gave him a virus that we don't know the extent of the damage yet, because he still has it inside of him, but it's destroying quirks inside of him. Like, that could do so much damage. It's already destroyed Reflect. He said he couldn't use Reflect because the vestige, like, she's just gripping, just popping these like quirks as she just pummels this potato head inside the vestige world. And then not only that, but like it's crazy. Like, what does All For One say? He says, where is it? Quirks are either taken or given, but never destroyed. That's the, like, if you think about it, that he quickly tries to like think about giving this god tier power to one of the pilots just to get rid of the power, just to survive. That's how bad this situation is. He's blowing up from the inside, losing quirks by the second. It's brilliant. It's effing brilliant. This is, again, never saw this coming. And I love how it's almost like poetic, right? Like, All For One, this guy who lives by the ideology of taking everything he wants to make himself more powerful. It bit him in the ass. It bit him in his wrinkly potato ass, that this quirk that he'd been obsessing over is now killing him from the inside. It's brilliant. It's so good. I can't believe that shit. It's wow. And here he is, like, quirks are either taken or given away, but never destroyed. Like, he can't, I guess we didn't really know this, but he can't destroy quirks. Like, he can't, like, just make it go poof, like snap a finger, crunch it, whatever. He has to either take it or give it away. And I can't believe he even thinks about giving it to a pilot. Imagine giving like this strong ass quirk to a pilot just to save your own ass. That's so crazy. So what do I think is going to happen here? What do I think is going to happen next? I think, dude, there's so much that could happen from this. That we last see Star biting into Shigaraki. I don't want to like be crazy here, but what if, because she's like grabbing All For One and biting Shigaraki, what if she tears them apart? Is that something that can happen? That might be too much though, because like, I don't know, if she doesn't intervene though, they're like on track to like finish pairing together. This would be a really cool way to actually have them separate. Like, imagine this all is happening for a 2 birds with 1 stone situation. being like, yeah, Star dies and she loses her quirk, but on the plus side, Shigaraki is finally free of, or like separated from All For One. Dude, that would be so sick. And at the same time, you kind of nerf Shigaraki a little bit, like destroy some of his powers. I'm totally on board if that's the case. You know how cool that'd be? Dude, if this could lead to Shigaraki versus All For One. If they do get separated. You know how cool that would be? Oh my god, I'm like geeking out thinking about it. Oh, hot damn. That man. Because All For One needs to die by Shigaraki's hand. I think that's like inevitably what's gonna happen. And if this is the way that's set up, yo, man. Oh my god. But R.I.P. Star. You were a character. I really think this character is super controversial. I like more so than Nagant. Like Nagant, most people love Nagant. I think that people are very 50-50 on Star. Some really, from what I've seen, don't like her. Some really do. I like her a lot as a character. I think she's really cool, great design, and she went out like a badass. She went out like an absolute G. That's sad. But like I can't be too sad because like again, we just met her, but like man, you gotta respect this image of her like rushing at All For One here. That's so cool. But we saw that Nomu. Can he possibly give the quirk to the Nomu? Imagine giving this extremely powerful quirk to the Nomu. I wonder, see, the thing is though, a Nomu only has so many quirks inside, right? So, best case scenario, like, you give it to the Nomu, and it just destroys all the other quirks inside the Nomu, and then you just have this husk of a body that's carrying the quirk, but you can't do anything with it. Like, you can take it back to your base, but, like, you can't absorb it because it still has the rule on it. What a crazy situation that is. Ah, man, this is this is crazy. This chapter easily a 10 just for the fact of like this OG amazing way to go out. Like maybe some of you guys predicted this kind of rule happening. I thought she would just use it to protect herself or her quirk. No, dude, that's crazy. She put one rule on herself, trying to protect herself, and one rule on the quirk. The rule on herself, that exceeded what it can do to buff herself. But the quirk, changing the factor of her own quirk, interestingly worked. I don't know. There's so much like you can dive into. I want to hear what you guys think down below. This is a huge chapter. Holy shit. Crazy. All right. Yeah. I've said all I want to say. Like, let me know what you guys think down below. My mind is blown. What a great ending to Star, if that's the case. We're still not done because her vestige is still wrecking shit inside the vestige world. So man, crazy. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts down below. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. I do these every week. So yeah. Until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.